I have a problem. I cannot call on WhatsApp, and now it's a really important app for me. And now I have been circumventing it through my phone, but I need it on my PC, so I don't have to check my phone all the time. So, what's my brilliant solution for this? You guys subscribing. And I actually have an idea. I'm so sorry. That was so stupid. Anyway, yes, subscribe, leave a like on the video if you do like it, and all the shenanigans, join the Discord server and whatever you have to do to support this channel on the Patreon and everything. Anyway, so my solution for this is Waydroid. Yes, Waydroid. So what I want to do is install WhatsApp on Waydroid. Since it's a mobile application, it should have the call functionality, and I will test it out if it works. But first, let's install Waydroid. And some of you did point out you guys are having network issues, so I will try to address that if I have that issue here. So let me get started. Let's make this huge. So here's the command. Yes, I'm using Yay for this, and in case you don't know how to get Yay, check out this video right here. It's a really old video, but Yay is really easy to set up. You can use Paru if you're comfortable with that, but the command is same. And oh, also someone did mention I should say this. I'm using CatchOS with Hyperland with the N4 files in case any of you are interested. But if I just press enter on this, it should install Waydroid and Waydroid image GApp, so I don't have to separately install Waydroid image. A perks of being on Arch or Arch based system is you don't have to worry too much about it. Now I already do have this downloaded, I think. Yeah, it'll just install it. Okay, now this might take 5 to 10 minutes depending on your internet connection, because I think it's at total it's like 1.2 gigabytes or something, like download like that, like based on your internet connection. You can see it's almost 3 gigabytes of just an emulator for WhatsApp. Essentially a 3 gigabyte WhatsApp. Damn. So we do have it installed. Now first thing we have to do is Waydroid init. Now I think I need sudo for this. Yeah, sudo Waydroid init. So it's already initialized. Now we do, so you can see we did systemctl enable that just now Waydroid container.service. Press enter, and I think it's already initialized, but it should show created symlink or something. Anyway, after that we do Waydroid. We can do show full UI. I think it does start a session automatically, but in case it doesn't start a session automatically, you can just do simply just do Waydroid. In case this one is in case yours doesn't have the session automatic started, is session start. This is the command for starting the session. Anyway, now you can see in here, if you don't see a logo in here, that means you're not on internet. A good way to check this is, since we did get the GApp version, we have Play Store installed by default. So if I go in here and try to sign in, you can see something going wrong. You don't have a network connection. This could be a temporary problem. Try again or connect to another Wi-Fi network. So this essentially happens because if you have a firewall, just check if you have a UFW firewall. Yeah, since we do have the firewall, you can see what this does is it blocks Waydroid, so it cannot access the internet, since it essentially bridges your network. So that's the reason this doesn't work. So how do we fix it? So to do that, we do this command right here. We tell UFW to allow in on Waydroid 0, since that's basically the port number, or that's basically the Ethernet number we have on Waydroid. So press enter. You can see we added that rule. We also do to any port 53. So that's the port we want, and also to any port 67. There you go. After that, now you can see we are saying route allow in Waydroid. So we are allowing routing on Waydroid 0. So there you go. And we're allowing in. We also want to allow out on Waydroid 0. So press enter, and there we go. After that, we simply want to just restart the container. So we can do sudo. So remember this enable command, we just have to do restart. And then we simply do the same command, Waydroid show full UI. You can see, there we go. It is turning on again. So now you can see this symbol appeared and we have internet. Okay, now you can see these are done. So you don't have to do them again. These are just always allowing them in your firewall. So now if we go back here, let me just quickly sign in. So hold up. You can see our thing is circling. So I'll get back to you after I'm signed in. So after getting WhatsApp installed, so essentially I just went into the Play Store and installed WhatsApp. It is asking for me to scan a code. So let me just do that real quick. And hopefully I can call in this. I'll make a desktop app really soon. But first, let me check this. Okay, it is initializing. Please work. I think since Waydroid is essentially a container, okay, we do have it. I won't turn on notification just yet. There is the call logo. So what essentially happened was I was using WhatsApp on web on Linux. So what was happening is Meta discontinued the support for the API which people used to use to make WhatsApp versions on Linux, but I essentially lost it because after the latest update, they removed that support. They made everything a web app, so I couldn't get calling working on my system. So now I just have an emulator which runs WhatsApp, and I am calling like I'm talking to you. So do you hear me correctly?
Your sound is pretty much good, and it's sounding like I'm talking to you like you are talking with a studio mic. Your voice is so crystal clear, so I think it's good.
Uh,
Is my voice clear to you?
Yes, it is clear, but like we discussed, we had a bit of an issue where my audio was very low. So what essentially was happening was the volume of Waydroid. So in Catchy, what they do is they lower your volume because if you watched some of my previous video, you'll see that I have to lower my mic volume a lot to make it normal. So
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
yeah. So what happened this time is the playback volume is so lowered down that even your normal voice is essentially muted to me. So I had to turn up the volume like 150. Like if you could see my screen, you'd see like it's essentially 153%.
So if you boost the sound, I mean the built-in boosting system on sound, you need to boost it to hear it clearly.
Yeah. So if there is like this is for the viewers, if you guys have anything that is like able to boost your audio, for Waydroid at least, make sure you boost it. But if you don't have anything, it should work fine. So
Yeah, I think if the boosting system is not available, then it should be good on pre-built 100% sound, I guess.
yeah, like it will essentially be 100% instead of being like 75% of the normal audio. But
Okay.
thank you
So,
for coming on. I have
okay.
to, yeah, thank you for coming on. I really need to test it out if it works or not.
Okay, it's all right.
Yeah, so I just have to make a desktop app for this. So I can just run it from my desktop instead of always having to spin up Waydroid every time I want to use it. So thank you, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. So as you can see, even if we close this, don't worry, Waydroid is still running in the background. But if I want to open the WhatsApp app, I can actually just open it from here. Instead of doing show full UI, I can do app and then launch com sorry the com dot WhatsApp. It should work. Let's see. Yeah, you can see what it does. Yeah, it does boot up, but it doesn't take too long to boot up. But as soon as it boot up, it will directly open WhatsApp. You can see now we have WhatsApp. You can see it directly opens WhatsApp, and you can see yeah, it is a bit glitchy because we have this, but yeah, I can live with that. I think we can. You can see it essentially is. I just have to figure out how to turn that off. But anyway, now that we know we can open WhatsApp like this, we can make a desktop app. Yeah. So let me close this and close this. So let's first see if I have Waydroid here. So if I do grep, WhatsApp. Oh yeah, we do have it. I can do like app install like this, but I did installing through Waydroid. So yeah, I think what I have to do is just restart and it should work. So I'll just log out and log back in, and I'll give you guys an update as to if that is the case and we have Waydroid. So after one relog, we are here, and if I now search for WhatsApp, you can see we have it. Now if I open it, it will like do the whole boot up sequence. But I think once it is booted up, I don't think it has to boot up every time you want to use it. So let's just see. There you go. We're directly in, and that issue is gone. You can see it does have a desktop entry. Now if I close this and then do WhatsApp again, you can see it directly opens it. So whenever you're opening any app for the first time in Waydroid, I think it's best for any application that you have a good Android version for, but the web app sucks. You can just use it like that. So if you did find this video helpful, then make sure to leave a like on the video and leave a comment below of what apps annoy you. Maybe I can find a solution for you, maybe make a video on it. So if you are missing any application, make sure to leave it in the comments and I'll see what I can find. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.